welcome to the ModernPie Productions tutorial video on how to set up your material using the standard snow shader. To begin with, all you need to do is first, this is what a shader comes with. It comes with the hippogriff, it comes with the shader, and it comes with these three free materials: seamless textures. Now, to begin with, as you can see, these textures, let me just, first off, you want to go to your scene. I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create, you want a ground, I'm going to go ahead and create a cube. I'm going to extend this cube really far out so I have something to work with. Now, in the materials list, you're going to find a ground texture. Ground texture is this. You're going to take this ground texture and you set it down. As you can see how the shader works. The shader works by taking the normal map of the albedo, or the main texture, then it fills in the dark areas first, and then it fills in the sun on how much you have. So as you can see, it fills it up. Now, as you can see, if you get really close, you can see it. If you get really far out, it kind of broadens, which isn't a bad thing. It's actually very good. You don't want it to be like that. So now, if I go ahead and create just some, if I go and create a capsule, I'll show you how this all works. So the capsule, put this on, and you can see how the bumpiness of this is. It's very bumpy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and this is what it looked like fills in the standard specular. So if I go to the standard snow, there's the generic texture. But I don't want the generic, I want a bumpiness to it. So take a bump, and then put it on. As you can see, now there's a little more depth to it. But it still looks kind of like a moss. Now, I'm going to increase this by 5. There we go, that's way nicer, look at that. Now that I have that, I want to put snow on it. I'm going to put 5, 5, 5, 5. I usually find implements of 5 usually work, depending on the object. Now I'm going to go ahead and increase the snow level. As you can see, it's already starting to fill in those gaps. You can definitely see it right along here. I don't like the snow depth. I'm going to go ahead and turn that loud. I don't like really far down. Now this, what does is, it actually updates as you turn. Now that I have that, I'm going to just toss it. And my materials. Now that you have that in the demo scene, you're going to find a hippogriff. You're going to place a hippogriff on the ground. This hippogriff has 3 meshes to it because of how many polygons it has. It's not a bad thing if it's separated like that. The only thing it does is it allows you not to. Here, I'll just show you in a minute. So what you're going to do is you want to go ahead and create a material. You can name this material whatever you want. So hippogriff. Now you're going to just take this hippogriff texture and put it down on all the meshes. Now what you're going to do is go from standard, go down 2 to snow standard snow. Now that you have that, you're going to go to your textures tab. And what you do then is you're gonna put the rock texture on the alveo. You're now gonna also take the rock normal, put it on top of that too. As you see, this is kind of funky, doesn't it? Really big rocks. If you like that look, I don't like it. But if you don't like it, just go ahead and decrease it or increase its number. I don't like that either. Let's go with 3. That's better. Doesn't it look nice? Yeah. So now that you have that. Oh crap. Yeah, see? So now that you have that, you're gonna go ahead and go down to your snow texture and put it on the snow tab, which is that. You're also gonna take your snow normal, put it on there. Now the reason why there's two normal maps is because if I in the future I want to have it so you can like it is in the standard, and there's a detail mask. The detail mask will have it's going to be the height map. It's going to take the darker areas and it's going to supplement it with this specular map. Is take the white areas and it's going to take those white areas and put it onto the generic texture. So that way you could have some smooth rock, you're going to have some rough rock. Is what's going to do, as you can see. Now they're both pretty rough, but this is rougher. And the moss is just really weird looking. Now you have that. You see there are 3 things right here. There's snow level, snow direction, snow depth. And that is the main alveo texture, that's the main color, main alveo texture, main normal map, the snow color for the top, the snow texture, which is snow's on top of it, the normal map, which is going to bumpiness to that, you also have the snow. Snow is the level, snow level, the snow direction, and snow depth. Very simplistic. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the snow level and increase it. My preferred setting 3.026. Actually, no, let's go down. 0.3. Can't remember what it now. I know I have it changed right here, but I'm pretty sure it's like 0.2. So, 0. Yeah, there we go. You can see, same thing wrong with the rock that's going on. This needs to be turned up some. 3. 3. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. So now that I have that, the snow depth, now you can see there's snow depth here. You look at this, you're probably thinking, oh, what does that do? So if I have a big mountain, like a mountain, and this mountain has a bunch of snow on it, and you want to make it really thick, you would turn up the snow depth. Problem with snow depth, though, is look at it. Some of the snow depth on some objects will actually separate the vertices. See? The vertices are separated. That'd be a good thing, but let me show you what it does to this. I turn up the ground really hot. If I turn it all the way up. Oh yeah, yeah, but look at this. Literally separates the vertices and it shoots them out. That's why I'm on this. But it'd be also good if you had like a little bit on for the ground. ground, so your feet will sink into the ground. So for this, I guess I'm gonna turn it off. Leave it like it is. And you're essentially done. Nice little angle. Now, I think it looks nice. Let me show you what the colors do. They're pretty self-explanatory. But if you want to have like blood or make your own moss, you could do that. But I really doubt seeing anyone really changing those. The reason why I have it is for people who actually use the standard shader and then want to go back to the standard snow shader, or go to the standard snow shader, and they have, like, let's say a car texture, and the texture of the car is white, and you want the car to be red. They can do it from here, and they can also have the snow on the car. That'd be one of the uses. Now the snow direction is a little bit complicated. Not too complicated, but what it does is that since I have it at 1 right here, it basically tells you what direction it's going. If I take this and turn it to -1, the snow's coming from the bottom, and the top is and you can see how you don't want that. So I'm going to 1. Let's say you have a storm or something that's going in, and it's going from a really odd direction. You would take this. You can see, you can't see it from here, but the snow is piling up on this side, and this side is kind of meh. So, but normally you just probably want it at this, and I want to say that's all that is. I am going to be done. Now, going back to the snow shader scene, I want to show you the different things. Now, I made all these textures myself. All of these are done by hand, and I'll just take a picture of something, go into Photoshop, and I make the texture. Same thing with rock and the snow. And this one, you can see, this probably turned up some. Yeah, but you get the idea. So, now that I have done that, I'm going to take this material. I'm gonna, again, let's go over a review. Got the rock, you got that. Now we're gonna change this to snow. Now, if you want, you could do stuff like this. If you want to be more bumpy, all I have to do is go to the this, change the bump map up higher, and look, it's like 20% more bumpy. Now I'm gonna keep it at 0.3 though. Well, that'll be it for this tutorial on how to properly set up the shader, and goodbye. Also, make sure to download the shader. If I can't get it up on the asset store, I'll put a link in the description to my website on how to get to it, or how to download it, and also a link in the description on where you can download the project files if you want the project files as well. That'll be it.